For solve point number 2 in the motion problems, we'll make the following things. First, we need to analyze the information we got. The information is the following. The VI will be 8 meters per second. The angle will be 20 degrees. The time will be 35. The XI and XF, it will be equal of 0. The GI and GF, we need to find them. So first of all, we need to find the XF. So for finding that, we need to do the following process: the xi plus vx times the time. Then we need to make the vi times the cosine of the angle times the time. That will be equal to 8 meters per second times 0.4 times 3 seconds. That will be equal to 22.66 meters. Now we have to find the GF. For finding GF, we need to do the following process: GI plus VIG times the time minus 1/2 GT to the power of 2. Then we need to do the following: G1 is equal to GF plus VIG times the time plus 1/2 and GT to the power of 2. Then GI is equal to VI, the sine of the angle times the time, plus 1/2 GT. The result will be this ones: 8 meters per second times sine of 20 degrees times 35 times the half. And we need to cancel 9.81 meters per second with 35 to the power of 2. That will be equal of 8.16 meters times 1.81 times 9, and all divided by 2. For solving exercise 1 of motion, we need to do the following things. First of all, we need to find the information we got. So VI is equal to 50 meters per second, XI is equals to 0, XF is equal to 100 meters, GI will be equal to 0, the angle will be 40 degrees, and we need to find GF. So first of all, we need to do the following thing: GF is equal to GI plus VIG times time times 1/2 GT to the power of 2. Then GF is equal to VI times the sine of the angle times T minus 1/2 GT to the power of 2. XF is equal to I plus Vx times T, that is the time. XF is equal to VI times cosine of the angle times the time. Now we have GF is equal to VI, the sine of the angle, times XF over Vx and 1/2 G. Then we have the GF is equal to 50 meters per second, the sine of 40 degrees, and 100 over 60 meters per second times the cosine of 40 degrees. That will be equal to GF is equal to 80.90 minus 12.80, and GF will be 71.1 meters. For solving the fourth problem of forces, we need to do the following thing: T1 times cosine of 37 degrees plus T2 times cosine of 50 degrees will be equal to 0. T1 is times the sine of 37 degrees plus sine of 2, the sine of 53 degrees minus mg. It will be equal to 0, or y minus ax times 10. T2 will be equal to 97.4 newtons, and T1 will be equal to 73.4 newtons. For solve point number 7 of forces, we need to do the following things: MA is equal to mg, the sine of the angle, and A is equal to g sine the angle. This is the process. V2 minus V2 will be equal to 2as. V2 minus 0 to the power of 2 will be equal to 2g, the sine of the angle, d. Now that we have that process, we need to do the following thing: V is equal to the square root of 2g sine of the angle times d. So we already know that V minus V will be equal to d. The square root of 2g, the sine of the angle, times d will be equal to g sine of the angle times the time. Now the final product, we have a square root of 2d over g sine of the angle is equal to t, that t is time. Thanks.